Relapse Prevention Workbook for Individuals with Psychosis. Understand psychosis, issues, treatments, challenges, and self-management tips. Written by Theo Gaius. Narrated by Jeremy Albret. Around 50 to 70% of people with the first episode of psychosis relapse within 2 years of recovery. Relapse can have social and financial implications on the lives of individuals and their families. It can also have a significant adverse effect on self-esteem and may increase self-stigma. Therefore, managing and minimizing relapse is an essential component in the treatment of people experiencing or recovery from psychosis. The Relapse Prevention Workbook for Individuals with Psychosis is designed to help individuals develop a person-centered plan to help them recognize relapse signs and take full responsibility for their health and well-being. It involves learning more about oneself, understanding and reflecting on past experiences, developing skills to recognize signs of relapse, and finally putting together an action plan to prevent and manage relapse. The idea behind self-management plans emanates from the principle that learning about oneself and developing a plan to prevent relapse will increase self-confidence, thereby giving the individual more personal control of their mental health well-being. The overall treatment goal in psychosis management is to improve the individual functional capacity by focusing on social and vocational functioning. An effective relapse prevention plan will recognize and harness individual strengths and weaknesses to maintain social and occupational functioning. The workbook is in 2 parts. The first part guides the user in preparing a person-centered relapse prevention plan. The second part discusses psychosis, treatment options, challenges, and self-management tips, including how to support individuals experiencing or recovery from psychosis. Chapter 1. What is psychosis? Psychosis is a medical term used to describe a condition where an individual sees or hears things that are not there or believes things that are not true. When an individual sees things that are not there or hears voices that are not there, it is called hallucination. When they believe something that cannot be true, it is called delusion. Examples of mental health problems included in this group are schizophrenia and schizoaffective disorder. The schizoaffective disorder is when they have schizophrenia and bipolar disorder diagnosis, and often referred to as dual diagnosis. A majority of people will experience just one episode of psychosis, while over 50% of these people may experience further episodes of psychosis. When psychotic symptoms reappear and the person becomes unwell or become hospitalized, this event is called relapse. There are steps you can take to control and manage psychosis and take ownership of your recovery. You should understand that you are not alone, and other people may have similar problems or have had similar experiences as you. Therefore, it is crucial that you speak to people around you and not isolate yourself from friends, family, and available support services. People who have kept the problem secret have worsened their symptoms and, on some occasions, make very unwise decisions. It is essential that you speak to people and also seek available support. This guide is an easy-to-read book aimed at individuals who have experienced some form of psychosis and have relapsed or who fear they may relapse in the future. This guide will also be useful to mental health professionals who can use it to support their patients either in inpatient settings or in the community. Early warning signs. The first step to managing any form of psychosis is recognizing signs that indicate a relapse is imminent, and those signs are collectively called early warning signs. This step also includes understanding what relapse is and assessing your own knowledge of what it is. You might be experiencing relapse without even knowing it. It is important to note that relapse signs are specific to each individual, and they tend to follow a recognizable pattern each time the individual becomes unwell. Person A's early warning signs might be different from what Person B experiences. Knowing the early warning signs and steps that lead up to a relapse can help you make healthy choices and take alternative action. These signs can occur slowly over time. Sometimes
Sample complete. Ready to continue?